with my co-caster.
Lord, hey.
And we're going to be bringing you some coverage for the Antec-Attack number 25. It's a €200 prize pool. I mean, Lord, why don't you talk them through some of the big names we've got here so far?
Well, that was good timing. Oh.
Yeah, no, so we've got some pretty big players. I mean, I did actually write a list of them out earlier. Where's the list gone? I had this list just now. We have, so far, signed up and actually ready to play. Site play, Aces Paranoid, Slavic, Demaga, VP Ben QC, Krolu, Forsen, Aces Bly, TSL Hyun, and TSL Symbol. And that was when I checked about 10 minutes ago, guys, so we could have even more ready to play.
Yeah, and we have Tefl on there as well. We also have Baby Knight, who just recently got picked up. There we go. Now I'm in the right channel.
Yes, I mean, we are going to be getting some pretty awesome games for you guys this entire tournament, hopefully.
Right now the brackets are being generated. That takes a couple minutes because they do go ahead and seed the people who are particularly high, like GM pros, so that they're going up against people who might be in Platinum or Diamond, because any league can sign up for Antec-Attack, and they kind of want to make sure that there's competition throughout. So as soon as they go live, I'm going to link the brackets for you guys in the stream chat, and then you guys can head over there, check it out, and tell us who you want to see, stuff like that.
Indeed, I mean, put it this way, we have 206 players taking part this time. This is going to be a very long tournament, guys, so I hope you guys have got a beer or something, or a nice drink with you, ready to tune in and chillax, enjoy the stream.
It's 9 a.m. Gee, no. What time is it? CET right now?
My Central European time, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, where you are? You GMT?
Yeah, I'm GMT. It's 5 o'clock where I am. It's it's midday somewhere, which is always good. It means you can get a beer.
True enough. Just keep hitting refresh over here. Brackets still aren't quite live. So how's everyone doing? Jay, good morning, man.
Indeed, and everyone just let me know in the chat as well if sound quality needs changing, because I do fiddle around with it a lot in my personal streams as well. Yeah, just waiting on brackets. They'll eventually be up. Brackets do take a while to generate, especially when you've got 200 odd players taking part.
Yeah, I mean, we could take a moment to talk about some of the Antec professional gaming gear. Yeah, commercial time.
Oh, definitely. I mean, let me see, that power supply is actually not a bad power supply. It's one I've been thinking about picking up for my little brother for his PC, because he needs an upgraded one. And I gave him my old GTX 280, I think it was. Was it 280 or 270? It's one of the two. It's quite a high-end one. And he's got like a 300 watt power supply. It's like, I need to get him a new one at some point. So I've been looking at the Antec one anyway, 'cause it's a pretty good one, guys. You've also got the P280 case and the cooler H2O 920 water
I've heard
system.
great things about that. Like, it's quiet and it actually works.
Yeah, but having it always work is usually a good thing. I mean, I know a lot of people have been looking, especially at water cooling now more than anything. I personally won't be going for water cooling because it's electronics with water. If that leaks, never going to end well. It's my only issue with water cooling, guys. Oh, awesome. It sounds all good as well, so I've got those levels just right before we even went live for once.
Yeah.
That's the first, I think.
I keep hitting refresh. Come on.
Yeah, eventually... Oh, and Adobe's decided it doesn't want to work. I don't really care, because that just means there's no risk of the stream turning itself on. But yeah, no, we're just waiting on the brackets.
Oh, it's a good time to talk about the format of the tournament. It is a 9-map pool. We have Sikoras, Tal'Darim, Cloud Kingdom, Ohana, and then GSL's Metropolis, Antigua Shipyard, Daybreak, Belshire Beach, which is always a fun map, and GSL's Entombed Valley, which forces the cross spawn. And then there's a veto process before every single matchup. It'll go back and forth between the players, and the higher seeded player for the tournament will get the first veto choice, and then it'll go back and forth from there. Everything is a best of ones all the way up until, I'm going to say the quarterfinals.
Yeah, it's quarterfinals is then best of 3, semis is best of 3, and the finals is a best of 5 series. And going back to that map pool quickly, I wonder if that is the correct version of GSL Metropolis with the supply depot at the bottom of the ramp. Because I know that there was a slight issue when they re-uploaded it.
That's a good question. I'm not sure. That, I guess, depends on the Antec admins. I hope.
Yeah. Hopefully they've put the correct version up. That's it. Now, I was watching GSL when that happened. It's just like, wait, I've casted on this map before. I'm pretty sure that there's a supply depot at the bottom of that ramp. And at least they manned up and just went, listen, we messed up, guys, apologies. Which is awesome on GSL's part.
Yeah, I actually, I wasn't watching the game up until the bunker rush was, occurring.
Yeah.
And when I came into the stream, I thought nothing was wrong because I just, a lot of times you see pro players kill the neutral supply depot so they can get creep spread or so they can put down their own building, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's really odd. I mean, he killed it so quickly. I don't know.
Yeah, and it
turns out no.
Yeah, it was unfortunate either way, but we've definitely got some good maps here. Sikoras Plateau is always a fun map to watch and play on. Tal'Darim, or Tal'Darim. That one's definitely not a Zerg favoured map, in all honesty, given the rocks at the third issue and everything. Ohana's a good map, though. Ohana, Antigua is always a good map as well to watch. You get some good macro games, good 3-base plays on Antigua. Cloud Kingdom, you generally see some... Given that it's not a huge map compared to, say, like Tal'Darim, GSL Antigua Shipyard, maps like that, you still see some very good, very long macro games on Cloud Kingdom. And same for GSL Daybreak as well, which is always nice to see.
Definitely. So, still hitting refresh over here on the brackets, and just, fun fact. Oh no, they're out. Never mind. Not going to even talk about that. Cyclo already plays Benkyusu. What?
Looks like,
Benkyusu may have forfeited there. Alright, so I'm going to throw these into the chat for you guys. Please head over there and let us know what you might want to see.
Yeah, some notable games. I mean, we've got Demaga playing, we've got Snoot, Slavic, TSL Hyun, where else? Aces Bly is all... These are all in the round 2, guys, not in the round 1. There were some frees through to round 2 because of odd numbers. TSL Symbol as well playing.
Oh, nice.
Oh, definitely. No Name playing. Forsen. Krolu. This is going to be some pretty awesome games. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. Let's have a look at the round 1. That's a lot of games still to be played, unfortunately. That is a lot of games, guys. We got Panda Tank there. Panda Tank versus Ursidon. That is interesting. We have 2 Demagas in the tournament.
Yeah, there's one Demaga with a hyphen inside it. That's Buddy just being Smurfy.
Yeah, and then we do have MTW Demaga as well versus Infinite 722 in the round 1. Inf KSIS beat Stylepard. I'm assuming that was another forfeit, given that the brackets have been up not that long.
Fly's not online. Oh, no, there he is.
Yeah, we do have Bly online, Panda Tank is also online, TSL Hyun is online.
Everything just went silent on me.
Yeah, no, odd that White Ra's not playing this time. I know he was playing last time, and he's played in Zotac tournaments as well.
Yeah, last time he lost to Cyclo in the semifinals, and Cyclo beat Slivko in the finals.
Yeah, I mean, it's odd to not see White Ra playing this time, but you never know. It happens. Maybe he just has another tournament to play in. Although, remember guys, there is a €200 prize pool. That is not a small amount of cash. And I'm assuming Ord is just in the process of finding us some games.
Indeed, Acer Bly has given us the go-ahead. He's gonna be playing against, where's his name? Jakey.
Okay, that'll be a pretty cool game. Acer Bly is always pretty awesome to watch anyway. Bly and TSL Hyun are both 2 players that pretty much, most of the time, whenever they know I'm casting, which is mainly the Zotac NA and this one, the Antec-Attack. I've actually had them message me as well, asking if I wanted to cast. I think TSL Human was the one who mainly did that. He will literally sit there every round and invite me.
Suggested you there.
Okay, cheers. Okay, so we are going to be on the, what's that, the TSL4 Antigua Shipyard Cloaked. And this is going to be...
Here we go.
Yeah, so we're going to be getting a pretty good game. I mean, Antigua Shipyard and PVZ, so we don't get the mirror matchup, guys. We don't have a boring game for you to begin with, albeit in a tournament with this many pro players, this many high-level players, I don't really think it's possible to get a boring game.
I doubt it. And so this 3K CT Pom Kippo, if somebody wants to translate that, it says on Antec that his name is Jakey, so that's what I'm going to be going with for now. And starting in the upper right-hand corner, kind of Antigua Shipyard, we have that most beautiful color you've ever seen, Acer's Bly, the orange Zerg. And in the lower left-hand corner, we'll call it the 8 o'clock position, we have our blue Protoss, Jakey.
Yeah, so it looks like Jakey straight off the bat is going to go for a fast expand style of play. One-base players aren't becoming as common. I mean, I remember way back, Season 1, 2, 3, even Season 4 of the Battle.net ladder system, one-base plays were stupidly common for Protoss. Now it's more two-base plays. I extract the trick from Bly as well. Yeah, no, so two-base plays are always indicative of getting, or wanting to go for that. At the very least, minimum 4 gas, preferably hoping to get that 6 gas.
Yeah, it looks like Jakey's not aware that it's forced cross positions, so he's wasting a little bit of time there. Acer's Bly drone is heading straight in, and I say this all the time, I would so love to see proxy hatch. So love it. Drone's going to start going to town on the pylon. The forge isn't down just yet, so really it's just going to be probes versus drones for a while. And probe taking some damage, that's a little silly. Finally the forge does go down, and spawning pool on 14 it looks like.
Yeah, that was a 14 pull, so I wanted to go pull first just to really get rid of that probe and pylon when it's... Because we all know Protoss love to pylon block Zerg. And so you might as well... 90% of the games, unless you don't see the probe, you can try and get away with the hatch first. Otherwise, okay, Ace is blinding in a second. But yeah, no, it's always wanting to go for
Snoot's in this tournament too?
Yes.
Sorry.
Snoot is playing as well. We do have some pretty high-level players playing. And it's going to be pretty awesome. Yeah, no, wanting to go for that pull first, just to push away the pylon, or the probe placing pylon. Yeah, and also wanting to avoid any sort of cannon rush. And there you go, we're straight off the bat again. Don't know what the issue was, don't really matter, it was just a small break, and both players seemed cool with it. And there you go, probe just waiting down there, ready to delay the hatch as long as possible.
Oh yes! Oh yes! The proxy hatch has been laid down by Acer's Bly, who's not going to let the wall complete, and he's also not going to be laying down an expansion anytime soon. He's instead got 6 Zerglings already out, an extractor on the way, and he's ignoring the probe, which is trying to block his hatchery location.
What is going to be happening here, I think, more than likely he's not going to let the hatch finish, he's going to cancel it. Lings are going to run by, and the Lings are going to either run by before or after getting an Evo chamber down. Because there's only one cannon, the Evo chamber will finish before the cannon kills it, and then he just uses the Broodlings to, in combination with Lings, to get rid of that cannon, pylon, etc.
Here we go, Zerglings have a ride, cancel goes down, oh, all 6 Zerglings survive, and the drone gets out as well. Acer's Bly in a really fun position for him right now. He can probably force a cancel on this lower nexus. Or no, he's just going to let it finish. Okay, there are no units available. It's going to be probes versus Zerglings. The probes are on their way down the ramp.
Needs to watch out though. Doesn't want to get in range of that cannon.
Nice micro, though. Just taking small steps around, and now the probes. Ooh, a nice little walk through there. One of them goes down. Still, all the Zerglings are alive, though.
I think he should have just cancelled that Nexus. No point trying to defend that. Not with probes. He's lost too many probes now as well. I mean, we're looking at that. 5 workers killed already.
5. Only 5 Zerglings left, but the Nexus's life is now in danger. The gateway is finally warped in now, but 7 probes have died already. This is well worth it for Acer's Bly. No matter what happens from here. Chrono is used from the Nexus, might as well. He's also been producing probes from it as quickly as possible, trying desperately to get something, anything to combat these Zerglings. And really great control there out of Bly. He's going to get another. Yeah, there he goes. 8 workers now have died for Jakey. Zealot is finally out, and I guess Jakey's going to stabilize here. He's going to save the Nexus, but he has taken a lot of damage. Zerglings try last second here to get one more probe, and they do. Now they're going to go up into the main and get some scouting information. There's really nothing much to see.
And all this for the cost of 6 lings and a cancelled hatchery, so 100 minerals on top of the 6 lings. That's really not much, although he's choosing to get... he does have Roach running up the ramp now as well.
Oh, the probe is killed at the front door. Has no chance to finish off the block there. Sentry was not ever made, not even started. So, Jakey has to GG.
Indeed, yeah, no, so... One thing that Aces Bly wanted to go for that straight one-base play, just wanted to finish that game quickly. 7 minutes, 8 seconds, guys, for a ZVP. Without a 6-pull, which is odd. It was a quick game without a 6-pull. And the Protoss was the one wanting to macro, not the Zerg.
Yeah, that happens a lot in online tournaments like this, first couple rounds in particular. Wouldn't be surprised to see that one more time out of somebody really high level. I'm going to throw the brackets back into that there chat room. Again, please hop over there. Let us know if you'd like to see anybody in particular. It's up to us until the quarterfinals to just kind of struggle nerd it up and try to find games to cast. So we just basically talk to the players and go, hey, can we cast you? And Bly is actually one of those guys who's really nice about it. He always makes sure that the casters are ready. Some pros don't do that.
Indeed. No, a little update in round 1. We do have Panda Tank beat Ursidon. That might, given that Ursidon, I think, is either an admin or a streamer, that might have been a forfeit, I don't know. And in the round 2, when it refreshes for me, we have, as we said previously, Cyclo through, Delphi beat Face Eater, Aces Bly just beat Jakey. AOD Farine out to the 1-3 AB. I'm assuming that's supposed to be Baby. Someone trying to copy Baby Knight there, or maybe that is the Baby Knight. Never know. But no, I actually practiced with the AOD guys on occasion, and so I know Farron is definitely a good player. So this is going to be interesting to say the least, as Baby Knight did beat him. TSL Symbol versus AOW Frequency, not finished yet. Is one of the major ones that's not finished. Snoot versus Dr. Knuckle, not finished. Slavic versus Kinderzor, not finished yet. TSL Hyun is not finished that game yet, but he
Symbols in
isn't
game,
playing
so
it yet.
Right. Oh, he's not?
TSL Hyun is not in game at the moment. Just checking his match history quickly. And no, he's not played his game yet, his round 2 game. And his last game was a game versus Forsen, which he actually won. TSL Symbol's also not been played.
He's in game currently.
Fair enough. Let's see. No other real major things to note. Forsen's still not completed his game. And I think that's about it for major players at the moment. Anyway, guys, we'll keep you updated on those as well. But yeah, I mean, just have a look at the brackets, guys, anyway. Have you linked it in there?
Yeah, I just did.
I think my chat room might have crashed then on me.
Oh, wait, I can throw it back in.
No, I think it was just my chat room that's crashed, so I'll have to refix that. You know. Where's Firefox gone? Let's just mute Firefox and refresh it.
Oh, you use Firefox. See, that's your problem.
Oh no, I'm just using Firefox because if I have Chrome, then I've got about 10 billion tabs up at the top.
No, that's true.
I should be able to read chat now at least. possibly fixed again. We'll find out anyway in a sec.
So I just asked Hune, still waiting on the response. Twitch hates you, yes. Yes, Twitch hates some people. Nightbot isn't telling us not to link things, though, so that's awesome. Oh, silly Nightbot.
Indeed. Yeah, no, so hello to all 37 viewers. Thanks for joining us here for this Antec-Attack number 25. Thanks to Antec-Attack, the admins and everything, for letting us host a stream for this. It'd be pretty awesome either way.
And you guys in the chat room right now are awesome. Thank you so much for showing up. There was a period of time there briefly where there was no English stream, so there's not a lot of love for us just yet. Please feel free, spread the word. We do post on Facebook and the Twitters at ZekeTV, that's C33KTV. So if you guys want to retweet that or follow, all that kind of stuff helps us gain exposure. Last week, or no, was it last week? Yeah, we were doing some of the TSLs, and the week before that, had a lot of people enjoying the cast, and so that's one of the things ZekeTV wants to continue doing, is bringing high-level tournaments to everyone, free of charge, of course. Tweeted Jay, good man, good man.
Why is okay? I may have to get rid of. I might have to go and do Internet Explorer because it's choosing to. Yeah, it's now just crashed my Firefox entirely. Gotta love me not updating Flash Player.
I don't know. Like sometimes that. Ooh, Cyclo's in round 3. See if he's ready to be casted, maybe.
Yeah. Just bear with me 2 seconds while I sort this out quickly.
Okay. Cyclo is online. Alright, good.
Yeah, no, so there's a few games which we're going to attempt to get for you guys at the moment. Just bear with us as we, up until the quarterfinals, guys, we're the ones having to contact the players and everything, try and get games for you guys. After the quarterfinals, semis and finals, then we have admins hosting games, and then the admins just invite us in.
Okay, so it looks like Bly hasn't started his next game yet, so we might just hop in with that just so we have a game to cast, because everyone else seems to be in the middle of their games. Symbol's not replying yet, which is not particularly surprising. From what I understand, his English isn't all that strong. And I don't speak Korean. Sorry.
I don't think a lot of non-speaking... Korean is a difficult language to learn, I've noticed. I've actually had a look at it, and it's very, very difficult to learn. Because it's one of those ones which isn't based off Latin. Like, isn't basically derived from Latin. So it's a very, very difficult one to learn. Same with Russian as well.
Yeah, they're Baltic. So the Baby Knight is also in-game, Acer's Bly is in-game, Delphi's in-game, and Cyclo's in-game. So everything that we're looking at there in round 3, they went ahead and started. We just missed them. We got... Is Empire Funny like the Korean player that I'm thinking of, or...?
He might be. Off the top of my head, I can't remember.
Good morning, Bacon Sauce. How are you? Thanks for tuning in, sir. Jay, I don't know what you did there. You just got all deleted. Oh, you caps. Oh, I get it. You got pwned. So just looking at the brackets still, again, I'm going to link them, because why not? That's what we're all here for anyway.
Indeed. Yeah, so... Any idea on the status of the Aces Bly match? Because that is going to be between Aces Bly and Crowley, which is going to be pretty awesome to be fair. We're going to be getting quite a high level game very early on.
So we might just be following Bly, I don't know. He said yes.
Awesome.
But now. Alright.
Fair enough.
He's like, go, 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 go. Game. You are suggested, sir.
And I've got an invite, awesome. It's going to be on the TSL4 Metropolis.
And it's going to be Krolu, Protoss versus a Zerg.
Yeah, so another ZVP for Bly. You never know, we might see him go for the same tactic.
I'm not sure if he's going to get away with it this time. Krolu is, like you were saying, a pretty good player. Just looking at it, he's ranked 7 right now with 257 wins this season, 1,058 ladder points. Fairly solid.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And I mean, Aces of Bly is most definitely not a pushover, but I mean, it'd be interesting to see if Bly chooses to go for similar play even to what he went last game, especially considering it's the same matchup and it's similar map location style.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, round number 3 of Antec-Attack number 25 in the starting 3 o'clock position in that beautiful orange color. It is our Zergy friend, Aces Bly. And starting across from him, it is our Protoss friend in that gold color. It is Krolu. Krolu.
I think it's Krolu. I think.
Yeah, just having fun with his name.
Yeah,
because with that apostrophe there, like it could be said a different way, but I think it's supposed to be said Krolu. The Forge Fast Expand, looking like what we're gonna see out of Krolu. He's already laid the pylon down on the low ground and is scouting. Oh, no worker bump this game. How sad.
and I'm actually just going to put the shiny overlay on as well now.
Good stuff.
Basically, letting people know that this is a round 3 game. There's no best of 3 or anything like that. I'm just saying it's round 3 at the moment, just so you guys can keep an eye on that, and so you know where in the brackets the current games are, and what games we're waiting for at the moment as well.
Oh, nice. Alright.
Standard opening from Krolu here with the Forge Fast, etc.
Forge goes down, drone gets pushed away, takes a little bit of damage. It's not quite necessary. And Krolu hiding a probe. Is it going to be a proxy? What?
Quite possibly, but Bly is also wanting to go for speed first instead of wanting to go for that hatch after pull or even hatch before pull. So he's wanting to be quite aggressive in this early game, possibly even going for a similar play to what he went last game is always a possibility. And he is going to have speed fairly soon as well.
Aces Bly is doing a really great job of fighting 2 probes with 1 drone. He does have to pull it off there after delaying the Nexus just a little bit. And his Overlord's slowly making its way over. Hopefully he'll be able to get into the main in time to scout some gas timings and stuff like that. The probe for Krolu still hanging out in that upper position, still pretending like he's not there.
One base lair.
What?
Yeah, this is
What?
This is interesting. I don't think I've seen this before actually. A 1 base lair from Aces Bly. Now, this is going to be interesting, guys, because this is something I don't think we've seen before. And oh, that is really unfortunate. Krolu with the XD going 1 base lair.
And yep. Bly stuff. There
Yeah.
are now 4 drones moving out along with 8 Zerglings. It should at least be entertaining.
Spine crawler rush. That is what is going to be happening.
Yeah. The Overlord's already in position. It's about to poo out that creep. There it goes. Oh, and the cannon is just barely out of range. Drones have arrived. Spine crawler 1, 2, 3, and waiting on that 4th one.
And breaking down the back rocks as well with those lings, because he knows he can't really do much with the lings at the moment whilst you got the 2
Zealot
there.
is out though, and more Chronos going down for a second. Zealot 2. Oh, nice cancel there by Bly. Keeps that drone alive. The Zerglings arrive. Ooh, just in range of the cannon. That Zealot is really pivotal to this game. There are 2 cannons down. Ooh, cannon getting 1 kill there on the Zerglings. 3 of the Spine Crawlers, though, are going to finish.
This is unfortunate. There you go. Those Zerts can't really do much now against these spine crawlers, and this wall is going to drop. And the back rocks are already at 50%, which is going to open up 2 access points to Crowley's base.
The Zealots are just going to head out. They're just going to see if there's anything that is defending Acer Bly's main, and there's not. There's just drones and a Baneling nest on the way. Wow, those Zerglings take forever to kill destructible rocks, but they are going to get it eventually. A new forge is laid down after another cannon is, so we have 3 cannons and still a wall, but Krolu has yet to check the backside. He does not know those destructible rocks are about to go down, and the spine crawlers are going to head down to join the Zerglings.
Yeah, I don't know why he's moving.
Oh, because he's going to
creep in the main.
So long.
Oh, Crowley's got to be thinking,
Zerglings are in.
No.
Krolu's sad right now, and the Zerglings are inside the main. There is a Stargate down, trying to warp in that Void Ray, but I just don't know it's going to come out quick
Needs to
enough.
take that pylon out. If you can take that pylon out, this is game. Otherwise, Crowley might be able to hold this off.
Banelings are morphing. There are 4 of them in the main. Oh, they've completed. Acer's Bly trying to get the probes to come towards the Zerglings, trying to get them to group up, and the Banelings! The Banelings! Oh no! Oh, 2 of them blow up, and that was actually not a very good detonation. And the Void Ray is out, but the pylon is dead. Stargate's unpowered, but there's only 1 Void Ray on the map. Meanwhile, down in the main, oh my goodness, the Spine Crawlers are just taking out that Nexus. They are going to finish it off. The Void Ray arrives.
I think the Void Ray should kill the Overlord instead of the Spine Crawlers, because then the Spine Crawlers are going to be taking DO2 as well.
Zerglings are back inside the main, and Acer's Bly has not expanded yet. We're looking at 18 supply to 19 supply. Looking at Army, there's 8 versus 3. Those Zealots that were over in the main got taken care of by these Zerglings before they arrived. And the probes... Oh...
Well, Krolu is back to basics with his tech, but then again, Acer's Bly is just so far behind. He's shooting now to drone, getting that Queen out as well. But this is, quite honestly, a nuts game.
Still 2 Lings down the bottom of the main, 2 in the very upper left-hand corner hidden. They're going to morph into Banelings, and that could be very, very bad for Krolu. The Void Ray now going back down to work on the Spine Crawlers as the Cybernetics Core is down. The Forge is probably going to go down too.
The Forge will definitely go down. The Pylon just goes down.
The Banelings! Oh! Oh, in the main. Oh. It's a sensual experience. Okay.
This is... There are 17 workers killed, guys. And yes, Krolu has killed 35 units, but when Acer's Bly has killed 17 workers, I'd rather have the 17 workers killed than the 13 units. Or 35 units even.
Yeah, there are 4 more Zerglings that are gonna... they're gonna try and go up the ramp. 2 of them die, but there are still 2 alive. However, the probes are gonna meet up with them. Oh, they're going to hide and morph into Banelings again, and Krolu just kind of has to let him because he needs money. He needs it. He's got to lay down a forge or maybe a pylon back on the Stargate or something. Void Ray is hunting Overlords right now and is doing a pretty good job. Had Acer's Bly supply blocked there for a little bit. There are 2 Queens out and a Hydralisk Den, though, so Bly's going to be just fine.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Well, I wouldn't exactly say fine, but then again... He's reset the tech of his opponent, and when you completely reset the Protoss' tech at 10 minutes in, you know this is going to be a long game. Mainly due to the fact that we have 1 Void Ray versus...
Yeah, Void Ray returns just to kill this Zergling, so that Krolu doesn't have to deal with the harassment anymore. And then I think he's probably going to head out again and try to do some more Overlord hunting. I don't know. Krolu looks like he's just going to commit to the Stargate because he's laying down that pylon there. He did lay down a gateway. And, okay, put down the Cyber Core on the high ground.
Bit of a wasted chrono on the Stargate, though. Did waste a lot of that chrono. He chronoed early and then started production on the Phoenix instead of chronoing after production. But Hydra's already out now, so this Stargate play is just going to get shut down. Bly's still on 1 base.
Void Ray gets pushed away by the Queen.
Oh, that single Void Ray isn't going to be able to do much until we get a nice number of Phoenix on the field. But there are 6 Hydras and 2 Queens on the field. More Lings now in production as well. I'm surprised not to see any form of expand yet.
Yeah, and I think so is Crowley, who's just scouting the natural and is a little bit confused. He's tries to bring the Void Ray in from behind. The Queen's, however, nicely positioned by Acer's Bly, who has a bunch of Zerglings that are probably gonna... Yep, there they go. Morphin into Banelings. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them on the way, and Crowley still not having a complete wall. Does lay down a pylon, has a sentry out though, so he's going to be pretty okay when the Banelings come in. But the Hydralisks have finally arrived as well. Here come the Banelings!
And these Hydras do not have the range upgrade.
Oh, nice
force
force field there. Picking up the Banelings individually, so they're not going to get off, but the Phoenixes are taking a lot of damage from the Hydralisks in the meantime. Sentry actually getting harassed, and there is no more energy available for another wall. Oh! And Acer's Bly is inside the base, still not expanding, rallying troops forward. 2 more Banelings in this mix-up. Phoenix lifts up one of them. Oh, but the Phoenix dies before the Baneling can, and the Banelings explode. The Zerglings raffle, says Crowley. Kind of agree with him.
Yeah, that was a an odd game, to say the least, guys. But then again, that is what happens when you get Acer's Bly, to be fair. He's so far done hatchery blocking off the wall of a Forge Fast Expand into Ling Roach. He's done 1 base lair. So, what we're going to see next game, do you reckon, guys? Let us know in the chat if we do get to cast Ace of Bly again. What do you guys think we're going to be getting next?
Alright, I'm going to copy and paste those brackets yet again. Guys, just so you know, we're kind of fending for ourselves right now when it comes to finding matches. So take a look at that. Let us know who you want us to try and contact when it gets to the quarterfinals, semis, finals, all those best of 3s, and then best of 5s at the end. We'll be able to just be put into the game that we request, but for now it's just kind of for speed and for ease. They let all the players just kind of take care of their own, like a normal online tournament at any level, and we're just kind of left to be struggle nerds. I think I said that earlier.
Yeah, definitely. TSL Hyun still not played his match yet. TSL Symbol beat AOW Frequency.
Nice.
Let's see, what else is there? Slavic is actually out to Kinderzor. Snoot beat Dr. Knuckle. The ST bracket Demaga went through. Where's the other Demaga? Actually, I don't think he's played... I'm pretty sure he played round 1. It was in his massive amounts of scrolling. Where is it? No, Demago's actually out round 1 to Infinite 722.
Huh, I wonder if that was a forfeit.
It's quite possible, considering didn't see
There's
the
online. Go for SC2 going on right now still, isn't there? I'm gonna hop to Team Liquid really quick. Yeah, the Go for SC2 number 212 is still going on right now, so a lot of times these players will try to play both, and
sometimes it doesn't match up.
Yeah.
So, and round 3 we have Slayer's Min versus No Name, Forsen versus TSL Symbol, Toast Brot versus Snoot, Milky Way versus Empire Funny, Kinderzor versus Imberman, Galabalabing versus ST Bracket Demaga, Goody Sasha versus Infin. That's the major ones. Let's have a look. Do we have any round 4 games for you? We do not have any round 4 games for you, unfortunately. And obviously no round 5 games either. But I'm surprised, given that there's 200 people. I thought there'd be 6 or 7 rounds, not just 5 beginning rounds. Which was odd. But yeah, we did have 206 out of a possible 512 signed up, which is huge, guys, compared to especially what we had last time. I mean, last week I think it was closer to 100, maybe even a bit less than 100 signed up. Albeit, I think, what did we have going on at the same time? I think we may have had another major tournament going on at the same time, and the Antec-Attack wasn't as well known at that point. But it's just shot up this week, and it's incredible to see because we get some great games to cast, which is awesome for us, and it's awesome for you guys. Oh, Demaga...
Symbol is out of game. Snoot is in-game, though, although the brackets are telling me it's supposed to be Symbol versus him, so I'm not sure what Snoot's up to. Just says that he's busy in-game.
Yeah, he might be playing another tournament or something, that's always a possibility.
There's Teffel.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone in chat is just good for any sort of games because StarCraft is StarCraft, and StarCraft is just generally awesome.
It's very true.
But yeah, I mean, let us know, check out the brackets, guys, let us know if there's anyone specifically on that list that you want us to be viewing, and start thinking about who you want us to be watching in the quarters, the semis, and so on. Okay, so we've got one request for Goody.
Goody? I haven't seen his name.
We've got Goody.Sasha. Don't think that's Goody, though. I will have to check that for you guys. Yeah, that is actually Goody. That is actually Goody. Cool. It's just got a different name on the actual website. Yeah, so we shall attempt to get Goody for you. He'll be... Where's everyone? He's actually got a round 3 game to play. So I'm just going to add him in and attempt to find that for you.
Alright, cool.
I've got so many pros on my list at the moment. I don't talk to any of them, I just like have them just in case I need to cast.
It does make me feel cool, though.
Oh, it makes everyone feel good when you got loads of pro players. Like I've got Aces Blight, Millennium Dragon, GL Snoot, Panda Tank, Roxix, Slivko, TSL Hyun, and Whiterun on my friends list. And those are just the ones online.
Let's see, ESC's Goody. See, what is he up to? Goody is in game, dang it.
Okay, so we're not going to be able to get you Goody, guys. Anyone else got any requests for players? So also start thinking about the players that you want to be viewing in the quarters and so on, because as soon as they get to that point, then we can instantly go, yeah, we want to watch that. And
actually, Infin is Santini.
Ooh, so even more players that we didn't even realise. So they could be getting some pretty awesome games no matter what. Or do you want to tell them about where they can find out more about you, just in the quick lull in the viewing?
Certainly. I am Ord, that's O-R-D. You can find me on the Twitters at ORD_SC2. There are a couple people in chat. Shout-outs to Jay and to Bacon Sauce, who I've seen so far. They're guys who participate and help out with my tournament. Good as Gold Jay casts over there on the EU side. Check him out sometimes, guys. And that's actually starting in, what, 2 hours? That's a bronze, silver, gold level tournament. There's an NA and an EU one. EU starts at 2100 CET. NA starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And how about you, Sikoras? Do you have the Twitters? Because I don't even know if I follow you or anything.
Yeah, I do actually have the Twitter. So I'm Sikoras1992 on Twitter. I'm also on the Twitch and the YouTubes. Twitch is just Sikoras. You should just be able to see me on the viewers list. I'm one of the mods on the channel. And I am on YouTube, Sikoras1992. At the moment, I've not been putting much StarCraft up. Been preoccupied with sleep, finding some work so I can actually make some monies. Being a poor student and stuff. And also at the moment I've been putting up stuff to do with the Steam Summer Sale. Like I've been putting up a video every single day talking about what's good, what's not, and all the prices for EU, the US, and the UK. So you'll know what the prices are in whichever country you're in without even checking Steam. If you're interested in that, feel free to go check that out. And I broke 40 subs today, or yesterday as well.
Awesome. That's actually a really great idea. Anything in particular today that's worth noting?
I actually put a video up about 9 o'clock last night, and we've actually got it changing in 15 minutes, so literally straight after this tournament's finished casting, I'm going to be going to record another video for you guys, so if anyone here is interested in checking out Steam Summer Sale, I'd recommend go checking out, because there's a few games on there at the moment, but, I mean, I'm going to be putting up another video, it'll probably be up on my YouTube channel, Sikoras1992, probably about an hour after we're done here, because I've got to do my research on the games as well, but or any games that I haven't played personally, but I'm actually just going to boost. Where's it gone? Okay, so Spec Ops The Line, which I loved. Indie Bundle 6, there's some great games on that. COD Black Ops, I used to play that semi-pro. Limbo is a great game. Company of Heroes is a great game. So there's a few good ones there, guys, to be fair. It's worth checking out. And actually just to let you know, the community choice at the moment is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. And at the moment on the Flash sales, there's Bioshock 1, Binding of Isaac, Just Cause 2, and Saints Row the 3rd. Just because I do talk about all that sort of stuff anyway, so I'll let you guys know that. But yeah, so I mean, check my channel out anyway, and I'll put another video up later.
Hyun just contacted me, which is awesome of him. He'll be going up against Eraser, I believe. Nice. So we're just waiting on the invite over there. Hyun, a very, very good player, wins a lot of online tournaments. I think he supports himself purely on online tournament. Like, he could, I don't think he does because he's on TSL, but he could on just his winnings because, like, every month he wins 4 or 5, each one being like 100 euros or 200 euros or 500 euros. So he does pretty okay.
Oh, definitely. I mean, to be fair, everyone in chat, would you love to be able to live as a pro gamer? In all honesty, would you love to be able to make your living being a professional PC gamer or a professional console gamer, whatever it is that you guys enjoy? So, do you guys enjoy Call of Duty, Battlefield, Magic? I don't know.
Magic the Gathering. Oh my god, the prize pools for that are
nuts.
huge, actually.
Yeah. I know, anything like that. Do you guys want to do that? And Jay, I've done adminning as well. I used to admin for Zeke.com, and I lost sanity doing that sometimes. So I know where you're coming from there, mate. And see, I can honestly say I wouldn't want to be a pro gamer. I'd want to be a professional caster. Because I actually enjoyed this.
I enjoyed this too. This was accidental. I just started casting because I wanted to start the tournament and like give people a chance to improve outside the ladder. And I was like, hey, this is fun. And so I just kept going with it. So Hyun hasn't said anything to me yet. They're probably still in the veto process.
Yeah, they've just gotten into game now, I think, so you might want to remind him quickly. I know he does forget sometimes. Why won't Twitter let me log in on 5? There you go, Twitter's let me log in. So if you want to tweet at me and at ord_SC2 with who you think is going to take the victory with this tournament as well, guys.
Sikoras suggested.
And Jax. Oh, watch out for the links. What links was that? I didn't actually see that, unfortunately, mate. Otherwise I'd link that. Yeah, no, Nightbot really doesn't like links. Anyway, just something which has actually just been brought to my attention. Jax_Jaguars. If you are interested in becoming a caster, feel free to email Veralyn, VERALYNN at Zeke. Is it .com or is it .tv? Lord.
.com.
There you go. So VERALYNN at Zeke, so that's Z33K.com, with basically telling her that you're interested in becoming a caster, either for StarCraft or for League. At the moment, we are really looking for casters who can actually stream, because I think we've only got 4 or 5 people who can stream at the moment. We've got about 10 or 11 casters just for StarCraft, plus a load more for League, and we've actually got 4 Twitch channels at the moment. Just we are casting that many tournaments at the moment. We've got Zeke TV, which is the channel you're on at the moment, Zeke TV 2, Zeke TV 3, and Zeke TV 4.
So the game we're about to get into, when it loads, getting a little bit of lag there from Eraser. There we go. It'll be a ZVZ on ESL's Ohana, TSL's Hyun versus Eraser.
And down the bottom right position, I don't know why I get this mixed up, we have TSL's Hyun in the red trunks playing as the Zerg. And so I would normally at this point I'd click on the mini-map, take us up to the top left position and choose that guy, but we'll wait for a sec. He needs a pause.
Yeah, the overlay, did you pop it back there?
Yes I did.
Oh.
I just remembered that actually. I do forget that every once in a while.
Oh, I do too. Okay, so Eraser's ready to go again. Hyun says go.
And the top left we have Eraser and the other tracks playing as Zerg as well. So yeah, as Ord said previously, it is a ZVZ, and in response to Jax Jaguars, if you don't know if you can stream as well, basically to stream in 720p you need minimum, I'm going to say a meg upload. You can preferably 2 meg upload is the recommended. I currently have a 5 meg upload because I'm on a 50 meg connection. But if you've got at least a meg, you can probably attempt to do 720p at the very least. So you might as well at least put it in the application because you sound like you're interested in it. So email Veralyn and let her know. Oh, 1.5 you're fine, then you should be good. If you just fiddle around with settings and stuff a little bit with XSplit or whatever you use for your streaming software, you should be good. Thoroughly recommend doing some tests on your own channel as well. Just literally go I don't know, boot up the stream for 5 minutes, just go, is this lag? Ask a mate or something, check if it is lagging.
So the Overlord's just moving out across the map. There's nothing really happening in-game right now, guys. The pool is chosen first for Hyun, who did the extractor trick. And Eraser's gonna be going for that hatch first, it looks like.
Well, Tissel Hyun is going for an extremely aggressive play. He may not be getting gas yet, but he's definitely going aggressive with the 7 pool. Judging at timings and stuff in drone counts, it's 7 pool. And there's 6 links coming straight out after the Overlord pops, so we're going to have 6 links. This is going to shut down this expansion very quickly. Now, I've actually seen Tissel Hyun do this, and yeah, I've seen Tissel Hyun do this a few times. He gets 8 lings out, even sometimes he goes up to like 12 lings, denies that hatchery and then expands and drones behind it, at which point he's just so far ahead. We're going to get the extractor and the pull down for Eraser as well now. And yeah, 4 ATP is more watchable.
Here comes the drones pulled along with the Zerglings. And the Overlord for Eraser, sadly, not quite in position to catch that. However, the second Overlord did catch the tail end of the Zerglings heading up. There's already a drone there. TSL Hyun very excited. A little extra APM on him. And just bypassing the main expansion, rather, going up into the main and saying, hi, spawning pool that's not yet completed. I'm just going to kill you now.
And one thing I like from TSL Hyun is the fact he's actually left 4 drones back at base.
Oh, and Eraser not pulling right away, loses 2 drones almost immediately. And the drones are trying to transfer all the way down. Needs to put down some spine crawlers or something. He does have some Zerglings on the way, 8 as a matter of fact. Oh.
Needs to watch out for this spine crawler, though. He will lose that spine crawler now, as he wasn't paying attention with the...
Oh.
Does
cancelled last second. Nicely done there by Hyun. And really now it kind of looks like Eraser is in a very difficult position. He's losing drone after drone after drone. More Zerglings do pop, but Hyun has too many drones for the Zerglings to handle, sadly.
I mean, that's 16
also,
workers killed already.
Yeah, Hyun morphing, warping, changing, putting down a spine crawler in the expansion area, and ... GG comes from Eraser.
And as we said, that is what happens. That is early level. That is early parts of the tournament. 5 minutes 5 seconds. There you go. That was a good quick game. And yeah, no, if you're interested in wanting to be a sports broadcaster or esports or whatever, this is definitely a great way of, at the very least, learning how to do it effectively. And yes, 480p is also pretty awesome. 480p works as well. I mean, I personally prefer 720p. Because, especially on here, you can then hit 720p plus and bypass a lot of Twitch issues, which we all know Twitch, so we all know that happens a lot.
Yeah, just looking at Eraser there, he was Division 19 Masters, not a whole lot of games in the season, so kind of rough for him. Hyun took advantage of the pool first. And the superior micro, that cancel, literally like 1 hit away from dying, that spine crawler was.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. He got the nice cancel off on the spine crawler, but unfortunately there were just too many links, too many drones pulled, and he delayed.
Yeah, that was Hyun's.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking if Eraser had put down a spine crawler as soon as he saw the lings running, well, as soon as the spawning pool finished even, and just had the drones delay the attack on the spine crawler as long as possible, then maybe he could have pulled something out, but...
Yeah, I don't know if he had enough minerals, though. I mean, I think he was trying to avoid laying down the spine crawler so he could have more Zerglings, but they were so delayed. I'm not sure. Like, maybe if he canceled the hatchery...
Yeah, I think as soon as he saw the lings running, he should have cancelled the hatchery and focused on trying to defend his main, because it was he didn't see any sign of a hatchery going down, so he should have gone, well, there's going to be some highly aggressive play, just sack the natural and just try and defend the main. But that's the choices people make, and sometimes, maybe in another game that would have worked, what Eraser did. Maybe in a game he's played previously, someone did exactly what Hyun did to him, and he held it with what he did, so maybe he thought, oh, I could do it this way, because this has worked for me previously, and sometimes that happens.
Alright, So I'm just looking at the brackets right now. Goody is actually still in game. It looks like he's kind of in a long one against Santini. Sorry we didn't get to show you that one, guys. It's Infin in the brackets. And looking for anybody else. Round number 4 actually hasn't been updated quite yet. So everyone's still in rounds 2 and 3. King Cobra against, who were you? Iola?
Forsen actually beating TSL Symbol in the round 3 as well. Slayer's Min beating No Name as well, which is a nice match. I'm going to be getting some of these replays at the very least, guys, and casting them on my channel or on the... More likely they'll also probably be going on the Zeke TV VODs channel. As you can see, the link's just down below, guys. So you got at Zeke TV, you got the youtube.com/Zeke TV VODs, and facebook.com/Zeke TV. So go check out all those places as well. Go like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube.
All that good stuff. And Goody loses.
Oh, that's literally just been updated, actually, I think.
Yep. They literally just popped out a game, and Goody goes down to Santini.
So there you go, guys. If anyone's wanting to watch Goody, unfortunately he is out, I'm afraid. But yeah, no, everyone type in chat and everything. If there is anyone you specifically want us to view, Forsen is through to round 4, but unfortunately we can't view round 4 just yet, guys. There's no real game. Oh no, we do have Spicy P versus Delphi at the moment in round 4. That's the only round 4 game at the moment.
I'm going to try and get Delphi.
We also got Snoot is through to round 4, Aces Bly through to round 4, Cyplos in round 4, Slayers Min round 4, Nimitz, ST bracket Demaga, Infin, as we said previously, Spicy P, Milky Way, TSL Kyun, and I think that's about it so far. We're just waiting on some round 2 games as well. There's only a few round 2 games left to play. There's, let's see, Mephisto versus Shifty, and Dudley Joke versus Worst Bro, User A versus Zacko, and AAAA versus Freaky 3000. Those are the only round 2 games left to go, guys, and then we're going to be all the way, just got round 3 to do, and then we're going to be kicking off a lot of round 4 games. We also have Milky Way versus Cyplo in round 4.
Both Delphi and Cyclo haven't gotten a response yet either way.
But yeah, no, so feel free to go check out ZTV VODs. I know there's a lot of stuff on there soon anyway. So if you want to subscribe to that, I know there's going to be a lot of cast from all the Zeke TV casters on there. I don't know if there's going to be the League of Legends and StarCraft on the same channel. I don't know how it's going to work.
I don't think so.
That's something which I'm actually going to... I'll find out later anyway. Yeah, no, so... Anyway, if you like this, let us know anyway, because I don't know about Ord, but I'm an Englishman, so I can take criticism. Ord, can you take criticism, mate?
Yes, in fact, I love feedback of all kinds, whether it be positive or negative. If it's negative, though, I just prefer that you tell me, something specific that you hated. You don't even have to tell me why, but being specific is actually the most useful thing possible as far as feedback goes.
So, Ord, where can they leave all this feedback that both of us can obviously take, and the rest of the ZTV could use it as well?
Delphi invited me.
Awesome. So yeah, Ord, do you want to tell our viewers where they can leave us? I'll tell them then. Yeah, just let us, even if you really can't bother, just type it in the chat. I mean, I read the chat, I know Ord reads the chat as well. Oh, we've got Maury in this one as well. Maury is another caster. Oh no, Maury's apparently not wanting to watch this.
Maury doesn't want a ZVZ. Okay. I think Robin is... Let's find out. Here's his profile. Oh, he's not who I thought he was.
Okay. But yeah, no, so leave some feedback here, or you can tweet or email. You can email Vera Lynn as well, some feedback on our casting if you really want to, or you can tweet ZTV, or you can tweet our personal ones. And just let us know all sorts of stuff, because I know, personally speaking, I know I've got stuff to fix. I know there's stuff I can improve on. And either way, we have...
is best caster. I agree, bros, chops.
Indeed, we're here on the Cloud Kingdom. In the bottom right position, we have ATN Delphi in the pink trunks playing as the Zerg. And the top left, we have Robin X in the blue trunks as the Zerg as well. So we have another ZVZ, albeit probably not one as crazy as TSL can just play.
I don't know, maybe, possibly. Delphi may just want to end this quickly. Robin X doesn't have the strongest record. I actually think Robin is an NA player just participating with an EU account right now, if I'm thinking of the right guy. Belshire Beach, though, I don't know if you guys are experiencing this right now, but if you have it in full screen, it's really bright. It's really bright. It's such a white map. And so the Overlords are just going to head out, and I'm going to say hanging out above ATN Delphi's base and see. He's at 10 supply right now. He hasn't laid down a pool just yet. Might even see an expansion.
Indeed. Looks like both players going for pretty much identical openings so far anyway, so we've not seen any change in either of them so far. And for some strange reason, I'm here in England, and somehow it's sunny. And I'm trying to work out why. Yeah.
That is weird.
Gas opening on the same time as well, so it looks like both players are going to go for a speedling opening on identical timings, which is going to not really be too effective on either side, because unless one gets more lings or one has just generally better micro.
Quite possibly could come down to that. The spawning pool is down for both players, literally 3 in-game seconds apart, 2.5 if you want to be really specific. So mirror matchup, crazy. Neither player committing to an expansion.
Which, given the ZVZs we've seen so far and how volatile ZVZ is, you always want... Well, I don't want to say always, but you do want to be careful about getting your expand, because you always got to make sure you're 100% certain you can secure it. Because that's a lot of minerals wasted if you can't secure your expansion. And the drones lost, the lava lost from having to rebuild that expansion when you do finally secure it, etc. is a bit of a pain. Delphi getting his Overlord just that little bit earlier, and getting the 2 lings instead of, well, 4 lings actually, and getting it just a little bit quicker than Robin, and speed out at identical timings, pretty much maybe 2 seconds in between each.
Yeah, and Delphi does have vision of Robin's expansion, and the same can be said about Robin over Delphi's expansion. He sees the lings coming out and makes a baneling nest.
Yeah, Robin keeping 2 in gas and go for the baneling nest, whereas Delphi's just keeping 1 in gas and not getting the baneling nest.
Delphi does indeed expand, so Robin looks like he's going to go with some 1 base pressure. It's going to be against a pretty safe timed expansion. Delphi runs in with his lings and doesn't seem to care about their survival at all. Oof, just gets shut down, but does see a large number of lings and produces some more lings of his own. I actually thought he might throw down a spine crawler.
Spine crawler might be a better choice at this point, because as soon as you see that many lings and you see no expand, you've got to be thinking, okay, I'm either getting some sort of freaky 1 base all in, or I'm going to be getting the standard in this position, which is that ling bling all in on 1 base. That is pretty much a standard, and we do have speed now kicking in, well, speed just kicked in there actually for the lings for Robin. And yeah, speed actually on for both players actually.
Robin pulls back and lays down the expansion, which Delphi does indeed scout. So right now, both players with, I think it's 10 lings on the map. Oh, there's a run by Delphi with some of his lings. He's got some more that are going to act as a defensive posture, and Delphi has lings morphing into banelings inside the expansion area of Robin. Meanwhile, he has defensive banelings. That's Delphi, that is, and he's attacking an Overlord with his queen.
Indeed, now Delphi only just revealed the fact that banelings were in play.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
This is... nice play. Loses, kills off 1 baneling for no real cost. Nice detonation.
Just died, and then in the main of Robin, the banelings get all the way into the mineral line. Oh! Well, actually not the best in the world, but they still did pretty good, and the queen was distracted by a couple of Zerglings there, so really nice timing out of Delphi. Robin currently at 24 to 36 supply of Delphi. Delphi has no drones at all in his expansion area, but does have a lot of lings and a queen that are ready to defend, and a baneling. Oh, oh god. Oh. Okay, well, that was cleaned up fairly efficiently.
I'm thinking if in that engagement up in the killing off Robin's drones.
Oh, whoa, Delphi! Not controlling his lings there at all and losing literally like 10 of them to 1 baneling. Ouch. Ouchie.
We're seeing, as what we love for ZVZ is it is a very volatile matchup, and that's what we're seeing. Neither player can really drone all that heavily. They're having to make sure they keep link production going. And finally, Delphi
going down, double queen and some defensive banelings. Yeah, Delphi's able to clean up that attack pretty easily. But meanwhile, Delphi still has 3 lings hanging out inside the expansion area for Robin that may be morphing to banelings pretty soon. Ooh, okay.
Robin just losing so many lings to these banelings. Like he's not even able to drone at the moment. He can't afford to drone. He's having to build 10 more lings. He's only getting 2 drones with this set of lava.
17 more units have died for Robin in game, 7 of those being workers. So that's pretty rough. The banelings have morphed, and Delphi doesn't trade too efficiently there, but does distract and manages to get up a few lings of his own. He's going to morph this final baneling in, and it's going to go up against 2 banelings. Oh. Oh, Lings finally get a surround on that queen who was injured from earlier, and the Lings are inside. There's a baneling.
GG there from Robin, and that is Delphi through to the next round. That is one of the most awesome CPGs because it's very volatile and you've always got the action going on, which, to be honest, who doesn't love volatile, baneling, ling, explosions everywhere? And what we're looking for. Just waiting on some more matchups now for you guys. Let me have a look quickly at round 4, so if you've got any more updates for you. We have... when it loads.
Boom.
Okay, Antec-Attack's actually taking a little while to load. Have you guys broken Antec-Attack?
Have you? It's taking a while on my end as well. Alright, so Cyplo did go ahead and start the other game. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, he beat Milky Way. And so the Baby Knight actually in round 4 going up against Mr. XD. Let's see if I can get a hold of Baby Knight.
And we also have Aces Bly versus Check Yourself. And TOT Nomi versus Nimitz. So who do you want to see, guys? The Baby Knight, Nimitz, or Aces Bly? Let us know in the chat and everything.
Baby Knight is in game right now.
Fair enough. And I'm trying to work out, is that the actual Baby Knight?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, awesome.
Because it's his FXO account.
Fair enough, that's always good then. So we do have Baby Knight in this, and we've got Aces Bly, so... come on, guys. What would you... okay, you wanting Baby Knight? Okay. So the chat is asking for Baby Knight, dude.
Alright. We'll try and get him. He's currently in game right now, so if he wins, we'll grab him in round number 5, and after round number 5, we'll be entering the grid phase, which is the best of 3s and best of 5.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to be getting a lot of Baby Knight, more than likely. We've got Aces Bly, hopefully coming up for you. I'm just going to see if he's in game, actually. He's not in game.
Oh, it's not? Oh,
No.
And he's going up against Check Yourself. It hasn't been updated.
Round 3, still waiting on when it loads. One more game from, or 2 more games even from round 2 to finish, and then we're just doing round 3. And let me have a look. Not that one.
I'll just messaged Bly. Hopefully, caught him in time.
Ooh. That's some interesting ones there. The new Steam sales are up, by the way, guys, if anyone's interested. I'm just having a look at them now. Age of Empires Online, Stalker, franchise sale, Sins of Solar Empire Rebellion, great game, Super Meat Boy, LA Noire, Total War, Thief, and the Indie Bundle 5, 6, that'd be 7. Oh, and Dead Space 2 is on offer again, and Bastion as well. Some interesting games there, guys. Either way, yeah, I'm going to be doing a video on that later. So if you want to check that out later, some sauce.
Sufagi. Oh, that's who you are. So the guy's name that's just all A's is Zerg.
Okay, cool. But yeah, so have a look at the brackets, guys, and let us know who else you're wanting us to watch, because we've got a fair few high-level players, guys, so there's a lot to choose from. And unfortunately, much to somebody on my Twitter, they're a bit disappointed that I'm not wearing my shirt over t-shirt thing. That I've worn like every other stream I've done. I've made sure I've washed it before, and I think it's in the dryer at the moment. And that would require me.
What is it?
I've got like a cool ass shirt over shirt thing that I do. I've got a shirt, like red checkered kind of shirt, and I just wear it over a t-shirt. I even got complimented on it by Vera last time. But yeah, so we've got a few games coming up for you, hopefully shortly anyway. Any ideas on the Aces blind match?
He has not yet replied.
Okay, he's usually
still
pretty
says
good.
he's not in game yet, so maybe.
We have Slayersman versus Biffy as well, Snoot versus Kijadi, Scooter versus Forsen, and Nikor versus ST bracket Damaga.
Where is that? Oh, they just got all put in round 4?
Yeah, that's all the recent
alright.
updates to round 4.
I got that update. Okay, so Snoot.
And sorry, that is actually ST bracket Damaga, I think, is the actual Damaga, that's MTW.
Okay, cool.
I think that's the right one anyway. But yeah, so let us know which one of those you guys want to see. Because, well, at the moment it's just really what are the ones that you guys are wanting to watch, and we'll just try and bring you those ones at the moment.
Snoot's already in game.
Yeah, no, just I'm trying to think now what to say. Hopefully.
Slayersman against Biffy is the other game that I'm going to be looking at right now. KJ? I did not know that was your Smurf name at all.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, also coming up on my personal YouTube channel, I've actually got, hopefully, fingers crossed guys, I'm going to be going over to Germany. Still working on getting my passport sorted and stuff, but hopefully I'm going to be going over to Germany and doing interviews at Gamescom and stuff, so if you guys are interested in that, I'm hopefully going to be getting some Heart of the Swarm footage amongst other stuff as well. So if you guys want to check that out as well, hopefully that is exactly a month's time. And then I'm at LAN as well. So that's also going to be cool. If anyone is up here is actually going to be going to the Insomnia 40 whatever LAN it is, this time I think it's 46. Hit me up at LAN, we'll grab a beer or something. Or if you're going Gamescom,
is that just a StarCraft LAN, or what is that?
No, it's just general gaming. Like, go there, have fun, just generally chill. There's a StarCraft 2 tournament there as well. There is League of Legends, off the top of my head, Counter-Strike Source, Call of Duty 4 I think it is this time, still. There's also fighting game ones as well, things like Street Fighter and stuff like that. Mainly I just go to chill with mates. I think there's about 24 of us odd going now. Like, we just commandeered 2 rows of seats, it's just like, it's brilliant. And we just go have a laugh, have beers and stuff, and it's all good fun. So if anyone here is going to that event, or going to Gamescom, feel free to hit me up on Twitter or something, we'll organise having a beer or something at some point.
Sounds like a good time.
I've been trying to convince everyone at Zeke to go, but unfortunately they're all over in America and stuff, so it's kind of difficult for them.
Well, not all of them. There's, well, actually, yeah, Penguin already, he's on vacation to the States right now. But, who's the other one, Shannon?
Yeah, he's not able to make it either, unfortunately, and everyone else is over in the US, and it's just like, yeah. I think you guys have been trying to get me to go to, what was it,
MLG Raleigh.
That's it.
Yeah.
So if anyone here is also going MLG Raleigh, there's going to be a lot of Zeke TV guys and girls going over there as well, so go check them out as well. I don't know when. I think the same week as LAN, unfortunately, which is why I'm not able to go.
It's that third weekend of August.
Is it third weekend or fourth weekend?
Oh, got an invite from Bly, so we're going to go with it.
Awesome. Yeah, I think it's either third week or fourth week. And yeah, I think it was MLG Anaheim was the last one, and I actually was so close to going to that one, guys, except for me to fly over there, it cost me about £1,000 just to fly and get the hotel for the entire event.
In here with Hireling and Mori. Alright, cool. So check yourself. Going up against Acers Blind and ZVZ. I'm trying to get you invited.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on it at the moment. There you go, I got an invite from Aces Bly. And yeah, no, so I actually very nearly went to the last MLG. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford it, being the student that I am. So I had to basically make do with watching it and not getting much sleep. So I ended up watching it on my dual monitors. I think I had Red Stream on my left-hand monitor, the one which the game is currently on, and on my right-hand one where I got XSplit in chat and everything, I had the Blue Stream. I was just sat here watching them both. I had one playing through the HDMI of the TV and the other playing through the headphones. Whenever I wanted to listen to the one on the right, take the headphones off. Whenever I wanted to listen to the one on the left, headphones back on. It's brilliant. And I had many, many beers. But yeah, no, so let us know if you're enjoying the games we've cast for you so far. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to this game as well, because to be honest, I certainly am. It's going to be on TSL4 Metropolis, Ace of Supply versus Check Yourself. And it looks like Ace of Supply is actually having a chat with Hireling.
Everyone was wondering where he was earlier. I guess he was late today or something like that, or was scheduled for something else at first. Yeah. So here we go. Check yourself. You know, I think I always lag when I'm in the same stream as Maury, so I'm a little concerned about that, but I'm going to get in here, and we're going to see on TSL's Metropolis. It's another ZVZ. I would be so excited if we got another one of those proxy hatch locations. It just changes the style of play for ZVZ completely. It's not quite so much about Bane Lane buffs then, it's more about... it's still about control, but it's a different style. It's a static.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And feel free to do the intro, Zord.
Alright, in that 230 position on our map, TSL's Metropolis, it is in the beautiful orange color, our friend Acer's Blood. And his fellow Zerg opponent in the lower, let's call it 6 o'clock position, it is our green Zerg, Check Yourself.
So, we've seen Ace of Bly do crazy stuff so far in the 2 games that we have casted. So, everyone in chat, because I can see chat on the other monitor, type in chat what crazy build you think Ace of Bly is going to go this game. And we'll see if anyone can get it right. Because it's Ace of Bly. What do you think he's going to play standard for once? I want to see what crazy builds people come up with as well in chat. And at the moment, extract a trick from Ace of Bly doing... He likes swiping with that anyway at the moment.
This is a weird map to observe on.
Just a little bit.
Like, you just know it's all diagonal like this. It's hard to know like what exactly you're about to click on. So Acer's Bly and Check Yourself pretty much scouting each other at the same times with their overlords here, also sending their second overlords out to make sure there's going to be no quick Ling play headed towards either of them. And nothing all that different just yet. Both players at 15 of 15 supply with 14 workers. What's going to be our first difference?
And instantly into the hatch. Hatch exact identical timing, so it looks like we're seeing some straight up play from both players. And looks like Jay wants to see some broads. Yeah.
Oh, he wants to go to the MLG. Yeah.
I also think you mean broods, not broads, because there's broads is slightly different. I don't know if it's slang for like if everyone's sort of saying, yeah. I don't know if some people don't get that sometimes.
I'm gonna go check out some broads.
Yeah, I think you and me both, mate. You just go down Plymouth, down City Centre. Indeed, Broodlords are always good fun on this map. Anyway, it's quite a good map for Broodlords, and because you can really, if you're on the right middle position, you can set up just here and you can harass the main quite effectively. Especially if you set some Corruptors there as well, just to help defend it.
Both players are getting gas at essentially the same time. Check Yourself actually slightly ahead when it comes to that. Hatchery also slightly ahead for Check Yourself. However, the pool slightly ahead for Acer's Bly, but really none of this is all that important. It's 2 or 3 game seconds right now. It doesn't matter. The Queen timing will be pretty important, and Acer's Bly is going to get his first. So that larva inject. Speed gotten for Check Yourself before Queens. So Acer's Bly getting a second Queen, also Check Yourself getting a second Queen. Alright.
Well, Acer's Blight wasn't able to actually get speed as quickly as Check Yourself anyway, because he actually got the gas. He started mining the gas just that little bit later. He got the gas early, but mined it later, so therefore was behind on gas. So he decided to compensate by going double Queen first, and then get the Metabolic boost instead of floating minerals, which is a smart move from him. And it's that on-the-fly thinking, which is what makes him a lot different to players like me, who's currently Gold League. If you've seen the screen,
Baneley Nest being put down from Check Yourself. Zergling's getting in from Acer's Bly. He is going to scout that, yes, in fact, Baneley Nest is down, sees the second gas, isn't, and eventually he's going to get cleaned up by the Queen, I think. That's taking a while.
And looks like, is one Ling going to make it out? No, he decides to turn around and fight. Fight to the death.
Silly guy.
Baneley Nest
so Acer's Bly replying with a Baneley Nest of his own and a Spine Crawler. However, Check Yourself's moving out across the map. Right now we have 6 Zerglings on the map for each player, 10 more on the way for Acer's Bly, and 2 Queens protecting his ramp. He's taking this quite seriously. Lings against Lings, and Check Yourself, gets that speed to kick in. Man, that's quick.
It's pretty much identical time on the speed, unfortunately, so the speed doesn't really help him too much, and the Lings for Check Yourself are going to, or should, take a little bit more damage due to the fact that, no, they are actually going to get out.
Why is going to be supply blocked?
A lot, morphing in some Banelings right at the hatchery, but I's going to lose these.
Lings against Lings, and Acer's Bly has a lot more Lings right now than Check Yourself. Queen's going to go down, it does indeed, and Baneley, if it finishes, Acer Bly will have a really nice attack. Not really anything dying there, but the Zerglings do manage to clean up 1 or 2 more drones. Let's check that Reaper list. 4 workers have died for Check Yourself. Meanwhile, Acer's Bly was still supply blocked, actually, that whole time.
I'm getting a double Evo chamber wall off, along with the Spine Crawler and the Queen to complete that wall, so now those Lings really aren't getting in there. A lot of defensive Banelings there from Bly, though.
Yeah, he's very afraid of returning kind, and let's see, is he hitting those injects still? Oh, cancels one of the Evos when he sees that Check Yourself has brought those Zerglings all the way back down to his side. Nice decision there. He's got the Banelings to fill in the gap anyway, and they're moving out.
Indeed.
In twos. Ooh, look at that. 2x2, hurrah.
The second gas was taken at the main for Bly, and he's only just mining from it now and getting that Lair Tech. Whereas Check Yourself already has Lair Tech on the way. Mining from the second gas there, and it's actually taken a third now as well. And
Baneling gets Baneling. The first 2 die. The second 2 die, but there are 4 more as Banelings headed on in, and there's nothing besides a Queen to stop them. Never mind, 3 more Banelings just morphed in, but oh my god, the drones! Oh, he could have detonated so nicely there, but waited a little bit too long, trying to, oh god, gets so many.
That is now 14 workers killed, guys, for Bly. So Bly is doing so well with this. Unfortunately, he does need to take into account the fact that that third is now, so that's more lava, therefore he's able to replenish those drones a lot quicker than, say, Bly would be if Bly then got hit in the same position. So if Bly can hold...
Oh, he doesn't have that wall completed anymore, and Check Yourself has a lot of Zerglings that are streaming out. Okay, more from Bly have appeared, but still outnumbered, has to run back into his base a little bit. Yeah, support of the Spine Crawler, Check Yourself has to run back away. And Check Yourself has managed to set up that third during all of this, so he's going to be able to reproduce his drones a lot more quickly. He's also got a Spore Crawler down, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. Did he see the Spire? When did he? No, he didn't.
No, he's not seen the Spire, so he's got to be just thinking possibility. Well, I suppose when you see a Ling heavy play, you're saving that gas up for something. So, must be assuming Spire. I mean, it's a sensible assumption, because when you only see Lings, I'm surprised to not see Bly make the same assumption, to be fair.
I think when he saw the third base, he felt like he had more time.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Spire would come down. Oh, Banelings being morphed in. Some Banelings from Check Yourself almost wandering up and finding those unmorphed Baneling nests, but not quite. Wow, there's so many Banelings being morphed on the map. All over the place.
Check Yourself getting some more Banelings. As Acer's
Oh,
Bly
Acer's Bly with the run by into the main, and a lot of Banelings just morphing in the face. There are 3 Banelings from Acer's Bly that follow up behind. The Lings in the main for Acer Bly doing a great deal of damage, taking out the Queen, and the Queen down inside the main does manage to take out. It's going to be Baneling on Baneling, and check
this
yourself.
GG.
Has to GG. The third base being set up for Acer's Bly there. He was ahead by 30 supply.
And he was about to get muted in production as well. So that was really unfortunate. There was some bad morph position for the Banelings right by the evo chamber. They were all taken out before. I think maybe one Baneling was finished morphing. The rest were all taken out by the splash damage from Check Yourself's Banelings. But all in all, Acer's Bly able to take it, and it's now through to the next round.
Alright.
And do we have any round 5? We do have some round 5 games actually. We have Demago versus Baby Knight. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a good one. Delphi versus Cyclo and Nimitz versus Slayer's Min. I'm assuming you guys in chat all want to see Demago versus Baby Knight.
It says Baby Knight's in game, but I'm adding Demago, so. Come on, buddy.
And what else have we got? So Demago ended up beating Nikor, Delphi beat Spicy P, Cyclo beat Milky Way, Baby Knight beat Mr. XD, Slayer's Min beat Biffy, Nimitz beat Nomi, and then we've also got Snoot versus Kajadi, Mattiz versus Stunter, TSL Hyun versus Inf Emp, King Cobra versus Imman, Scooter versus Forsen, and Acer's Bly has just beaten Check Yourself.
Yeah, they literally just started. Dude, if you want to open up Team Liquid's, Demago's streaming right now. So
there you go. So if you want to check that out instead.
No, I'm totally fine with us just doing that on stream. You can just restream the stream if you want.
Oh, that's...
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I think we'll just try and find another game because, unfortunately, guys, that happens. So we'll try and get at least one of those two will be in the quarterfinals. So we will be able to get either Demago or Baby Knight for you. You can't really restream and cast like that. It just doesn't work too effectively, unfortunately. I literally just spotted that, so it happens, guys. We miss things like that. In the round 3, we have Delking versus Youfa Horror and AT-Kami versus Killer 1234. And the last few round 3 games, it's actually around 2 games still waiting to be played, I think.
Cyclo against Delphi is one of the other games. Have they started? They have not.
Awesome. And just wait, there you go. What's that? 6A's versus Infin as well in the round 4. And just have a look at the round 5 games. Yeah, no, so this is looking to be some pretty epic games so far. I mean, we've seen Acer's Bly pull off some very good games so far, TSL Hyun as well. Hopefully we'll get to cast either Demago or Baby Knight in the quarterfinals. We'll try and sort that out with the admins to host one of those.
So I just asked Cyclo if he'd played... Sorry, I was trying to ask Cypho if he played. Who is it now? I just forgot.
Cypho's playing Delphi.
Yeah. I asked Cyplo if he had played Cyplo yet, and I meant to say Delphi, and he's like, nah, he's too ghosted.
Oh dear. Yeah, so nice bit of banter anyway. It's always nice to see the banter. Youth Horror is through to the round 4, and he's going to be up against the Ripper as well. And Acer's Bly match hasn't been reported yet, so we don't know who's going to be playing in the round 5. There are some round 5 games already underway, as we've seen. And we're just waiting. I think most of these round 4 games, I'm just going to see, is Hyun in a game. Hyun is indeed in game as well, so we're not going to be able to cast his game. Snoot is not in game. I'm just going to see if he's actually played his match yet. Snoot has played his game. He beat Mattiz. I do believe that's Mattiz, isn't it? Sorry, not Mattiz. Kajadi. I'm just going to check that.
Alright, so the Baby Knight already in game. Cyclo's just kind of sitting around waiting for Delphi. He did say that he'll invite us in when that game starts. In the meantime, we're still going to be looking for another one so you guys have less downtime. And yeah, I just linked earlier, a couple seconds ago, the Demaga stream. You guys can check that out. It's 3 base against 2 right now. So Baby Knight... Oh, it actually looks pretty even thus far. Fun game over there if you guys want to check that out. And Nimitz, Slayer's Min, has failed to respond to me so far tonight. You have him in your friends list?
Who's that?
Slayer's Min?
No, I don't think I do. Snoot... sorry. Snoot did beat Kiljardi, so Snoot is also through to the round 5 as well. Just checked his match history with that. And any other games? No, no other games have been reported as of yet, unfortunately, so I can't give you any more results or anything. So, I mean, how are you guys enjoying? I'm sorry we've not been able to bring you any really long macro games or anything, guys, but hopefully when we get to the best of 3 stages we will be able to. I mean, how are you guys enjoying it so far anyway? You enjoying the stream? Anything either of us can change, fix, anything like that? And
Sounds still good, because sometimes, you know, Skype and XSplit decide to disagree at random times.
oh, definitely, that's Skype though. That's just Skype being Skype.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
XSplit's not, it's not always
Oh no,
friendly.
XSplit's always a bit of a pain as well. Still one round 3 game to play.
I didn't know, actually, for a while that the EU client for XSplit is, like, significantly different from the NA one.
There's a different client?
Your interface apparently looks different from mine.
That is interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I thought they were all identical because every time I've seen someone using XSplit and they're all in the US, it looks identical to my version. I don't know. I might just have the NA version or whatever. Never know.
Or I could be completely special too. It might just be unique to me. I'm actually going to take advantage of this quick break and take the bio break. So I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. Let me find that. Find the right button again. I need to mute Skype for a second then while he's not there. I'll just mute it like that. It's easier. So I can still hear when he gets back anyway. So yeah, I mean, remember to go hit that follow button for ZTV and everything, and check us out there and all that malarkey. I'm not one for advertising and everything. I'm just like, yeah, go check, hit that follow button, guys, because it doesn't take much, and it means that you get an email whenever we go live with any stream. Because I mean, it's not just me and Ord casting this tournament. You've also got things like the Poker Strategy tournament, which was on yesterday, and is also on tomorrow, I do believe. We've also got Poker Strategy show matches as well. Thanks to Poker Strategy for all that. We've also got the Zotac Cup, NA cast by, normally it's me casting that along with, I think it's Rifkin I normally cast that with. And we also have the Zotac EU as well on the Sunday. So the NA is on the Saturday, the EU is on the Sunday. And I think that's about it.
No match tomorrow?
I don't think so, because there's the Poker Strategy tournament tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So I think either the show match is not running anymore, actually, that might be a possibility, or they're just changing to a different day. Either way, yeah, we're just going to be getting another game for you when possible. I mean, hopefully, as soon as we hit the quarterfinals, guys, we'll be having games for you constantly, within reason. Ace Supply is also going to be up against Stunter, so we'll try to get you that game if possible. I don't know, any game really at the moment. But at least we're getting close to the quarterfinals, guys. So we're going to be close to getting us not having to bother sorting this out. It's the admins just sorting it all out for us, and you guys just tell us what game you want us to cast. But yeah, no. So sorry, I'm trying to think now. Actually, also, if you are interested in casting and everything, I'm going to shout out about all that. If you're interested in casting, guys, email Viralin at z33k.com. If you're interested in casting either League of Legends or StarCraft 2, looking for casters for both. Preferably if you can stream, if you can't, still check that email in, because you might as well. Also, remember to go to Facebook, link down below, guys. Hit that like button, facebook.com/zeek.tv, youtube.com/ZeekTVVods, and at ZeekTV on Twitter. So go hit that follow button, subscribe button, and like button, and also hit the follow button on here on Twitch TV.
Yeah, we just broke 500,000 views. That feels pretty nice. That was this week. I'm pretty. Oh, Damaga lost.
Looks
Yeah,
like
he's watching the replay right now.
yeah, that looks like Baby Knight then is through to the quarterfinals. So at least you guys are going to get one of your favourite players. I know a lot of people were wanting Damaga, a lot of people wanted Baby Knight.
Damaga's always interesting to watch. His Rainbane is quite exciting, although sometimes it fails utterly.
Oh,
So Acer's Bly did say that we had that he would invite us into his next game here against Stunter. So I think they're in the veto process right now. And there's not a lot else going on. Sorry about the downtime. I think everybody's kind of aware of why by now, so I'm going to avoid repeating myself. And I got the invite. It's going to be on Belcher's Beach. Suggest a game. Boom. Sikoras. And into the game he comes. So. Can you change said hireling yellow to any other? Alright, didn't want to deal with a ZVZ with, I think, purple there, so we're going to be going up with a Acer's Bly against NF Team Stunter. It's a ZVZ on Belcher's Beach, and starting with Navi lagging us and then leaving the game in the lower right-hand corner of our screen. It is the Red Zerg Acer's Bly. I liked it better when he was orange, but that's okay. In the upper left-hand corner, his opponent in the yellow, it is Stunter. Boom. So another ZVZ for all of you today. Cyplo just letting me know that Delphi's still AFK, so we may actually be able to hop into that game immediately when we come out of this. That would be really cool. That I think probably depends on this being a one base against one base. And thus far, it actually doesn't look like that because there's no early pool from either player. The extractor trick for Acer's Bly. Belcher Beach is kind of a small map, but it takes a deceptively long time to move around it because of all of this area in the very center that you either have to go south of or north of. You can't just come immediately down your ramp and go immediately up to your opponent's ramp. So it is kind of open to airplay. Mutalisks have kind of fallen out of fashion in a lot of ZVZ styles. Stunter getting his drone in ever so slightly ahead, and we'll see that, hey, gas was taken first, and there goes the pool. And meanwhile, actually, Acer's Bly, where is your scout? You did not send it? Huh. Okay, so Bly is content to just scout with his Overlord, and it's going to arrive just a few seconds after Stunter's drone did, so no harm, no foul there. Sees the hatchery has been laid down, and the drone returning for Sifter since the Overlord has arrived, and will be able to keep an eye on the expansion of Acer's Bly. Pool's almost done. Sifter just laying his down. I think he may end up with the advantage here because Bly went with a fairly late pool and isn't expanding just yet. And he's okay. He's going to go with 4 lings. He's going to send them out across the map and do some harassment, it seems. There's his rally point onto the hatchery of Stunter. He's like, no, you may not have that. Although the spawning pool will be complete for Stunter by the time those Zerglings arrive. They do pop off, but slowlings, off creep, they have the ways to go to follow them on their journey. Bly looks like he's committing to the one base aggression, though, as he continues to mine gas, and he's got a queen popping out along with speed and a baneling nest. So I'm looking forward to something interesting from him. 22 supply to the 24 of Stunter. Let's double check our army supply value. 6 Zerglings have popped so far for Stunter. So these 4 Zerglings from Bly probably won't be able to do all that much. Maybe. Oh, there are the Zerglings just now popping. There is a Spine Crawler down for Stunter back in his main, and even more Zerglings arrive for Bly. Stunter choosing the wrong moment there to get involved in the fight. And the Queen does pop, though, and Bly decides that he's going to run away for right now. Probably, though, only to morph into some Banelings. Yes, indeed. 2, 4, 6 Banelings are coming. More Zerglings pouring across the map. Zerglings try to come back in from Bly. Just going to run around in a couple circles. Tries to bypass. Ooh, Spinecrawler's not rooted, but he can't quite engage it without losing a lot of life here. But now the Banelings. Sif Stunter gets the Spinecrawler down. Doesn't target fire the Banelings, though. Oh, Stunter, no. No. Second Spinecrawler is about 3/4 of the way done. 9/10 now. Zerglings, though, force Stunter to pull his drones, and Spinecrawler does manage to finish, but dies immediately without even attacking. Even more Zerglings are here for Acer's Bly. This looks terrible right now for Stunter, who has 2 Queens and 1 Spinecrawler, but one of the Queens gets surrounded. It is going to go down, and Bly with even more Zerglings inside the base of Stunter. Still a Spinecrawler, still a Queen. For the moment, a bit of stabilization. Stunter does have a lot of Zerglings out now. There are Banelings trying to be morphed in hidden locations, but there's no drones in the main for Stunter. Let's check out the army supply. Currently 9 to 11, and workers 12 to 13. So, well, the Banelings, never mind. It's like 1, like 4 workers, and those Banelings right there spell the GG. I was about to say it stabilized. It was so close. And then those 2 Banelings just not quite being scouted quick enough. And yep. 7 minutes and 11 seconds. 7-11. So Cyplo actually still just kind of hanging out, waiting around along with us. Maury's not in a game right now. Who's not in a game? Delphi's still viewing score screen AFK. I'm not sure how much longer. Sikoras was here the whole time, guys. Don't worry about that. I just did all the talking because, unfortunately, he's got some background noise going on his side that we don't want to force y'all to suffer. Make sure to find, it's exactly that. Hewn Frozen coming up. I will invite. Please. Only ZVZ in this cup, says Maury, and a little bit like that. Yeah. Okay. ZVZ's awesome, says Jacobo. Cast playing IEM qualifiers, so that's why we don't have a Terran. Bad luck, Antec. Alright, I'm just going to add all of these guys, because I don't think I have all of them. So right now, we are kind of waiting on all the games to enter into the final rounds, the grid phase, if you will. Those are the brackets, so you guys can stay up to the times with us. Round number 5 was the last one before the brackets. There's going to be Hewn versus Forzen. And doesn't look like I'm getting an invite just yet, so I'm going to just ask Hewn directly, because he's a friendly fella. So I asked him, and I keep on just about eating a pretzel. I don't know why. Why would I have pretzels next to me? That's torture. Maury's going to wait for Satini. We're going to get you into another ZVZ. You know what? They're a lot of fun to cast. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Just all kinds of things happening so quickly. Not a lot of time for analysis, really, except for post game and
lots of talk going on in chat right now. Just general chat. What's up with you people? I see bacon sauce, brawls, clouds, Grombadol. Hi there. I am Spanky. Okay. Hi. That's all I see checked in on my side.
Meh.
So we're gonna check the brackets one more time with the refresh button. So into the grid phase so far, it is the Baby Knight, Slayer's Min, and Acer's Bly. Currently waiting on Delphi to return so that he can play against Cyplo. We'll hop into that game if possible. Imba Man going up against Snoot. Currently, like that's happening right now as we're talking about it. And Forsen Hune is the one that I'm trying to get into, but no one's heard back from Hune just yet. Or from Forsen. I guess I can see if I can ask him directly too. Why not? Where are you, Forsen? There we go. I asked both the players. And I asked the general admin chat as well, so hopefully somebody's going to invite us in. And ooh, a new matchup into the semifinals comes Youth Horror going up against Satini. And who is Youth Horror? Who are you? I'm not familiar with you. Youth Horror. Sure. Apparently Hune is not responding right now, but it still shows that he's online, and it does not show that he's AFK or anything like that. It still says he's active, so not quite sure why he's not responding. Just added Youth Horror chat. Hi, I'm Musique. So there's Youth Horror. Who's the other guy he's going up against? There are still some games in around numero 4. Or 2 games, actually. Let me double check what they are really quickly. They're still going on. It has Killa1234 up against Inficrisis. And Banky Sue going up against Worst Bro. I'm pretty sure that that's a pseudonym of some sort. Oh, there we go, from Youth Horror. He invited me. And I think Sikoras may have stepped away for just a second. I'm going to suggest him to the game. There he goes. He's been invited. I don't know why I laughed at him there. And Sikoras. Uh-oh. It's a TVZ. I so want to cast this. Satini is really good. Hireling's going to hop on in. And there we go. Sikoras is in. Alright. We are prepared. Alright, so it's going to be camera work from Sikoras. Old ID was too mainstream. So we're in here with Mori and Navi Hireling. It's going to be IP's Satini, Terran player, going up against Youth Horror, a Zerg. Satini is pretty well known. He hasn't had a lot of great results recently, but he's a very, very solid player.
And Youth Horror, I'm actually not completely familiar with. I glanced at his profile there really quickly, and nothing really stuck out at me. So if anybody knows in chat if this is just the name that he uses, please let me know. Have fun, good luck, comes out of both players. In the upper right-hand corner of our screen, it is our player in the pink dress, Youth Horror. And in the lower left-hand corner, wearing the yellow, it is our first Terran of the night. Oh yeah, or morning for me, but whatever it is. It is Satini. Yes, it's Youth Horror against Youth Horror. Indeed, indeed. So right now, nothing too exciting happening. Satini is going to start by walling off at the top of his ramp. Doesn't look like he's going to go commence in our first, just because it's slightly more inefficient. Hooray, it's Terran. I can actually have time to talk about analytical stuff. Oh, yes. It's not just a matter of Zerglings, Banelings. Boom. I do enjoy that. But it's also nice to kind of sit back and look at the game. Develop. I really hope we kind of end up with a 3-base against 3-base. It is fairly easy on this map. The drone scout from Youth Horror is going to come on in, and there we go. Now we're just following him. He does see that, hey, there's no Rex just yet, which might mean 14cc, which would make me a dirty liar. Satini, actually an interesting choice to lay down the supply depot at the top of the ramp and then still try to go 14cc. Actually brings 2 SCVs down, one to drive the drone away, the other to lay down the expansion. Horror says, "Pakak!" I don't even know what he's trying to say. Oh. And the drone... Oh, no, really? Really? We get a proxy hatch. All right. I'm excited about that. And the barracks is on its way, but this hatchery is probably going to complete, unless it's just a troll hatchery. I'm not sure just yet, but U4 does have the spawning pool done, doesn't yet have an extractor on the way, and is morphing in. Yeah, there you are. You're pretty good. A little bit loud, a little bit of background. And the barracks is 3/4 of the way complete. The hatchery about halfway done. The Zerglings are moving on out. It's 2, 4, 6 of them. The drone also going. He's going to use the creep from the hatchery to lay down a spine crawler. But the nifty thing is that Terran buildings can fly, so Satini, if he wants to, can just pull back and regroup. And possibly even go with 3 CCs. Although, yep, that's exactly what he does. He just says, "Go away." 2 Marines now being produced as the second Rax has completed. Drone pokes to the top, almost gets shot a few times, but yep, here comes the spine crawler on the low ground. The Overlord, where is it? It's pretty nearby. It's going to give him vision of the high ground. Ooh, Satini bravely wanders out. Oh, no! Doesn't raise the supply depot, has to pull his SCVs, loses both Marines, going to lose all of those SCVs. Oh, and his last Marine. Oh, Satini, no. No, why did you lower the supply depot? That was so not necessary. The second Marine comes out. Looks like with some pretty awesome micro here, he's only going to lose 1 or 2 more SCVs. Does have mules to drop since he did morph in his other orbital command. But now there's a queen out. It lays down a creep tumor. There's vision of the high ground as long as the queen is up here. And there's not enough Marines just yet. Bunker is getting laid down. Marines do kill some of the Zerglings who have wandered a little bit too far forward. Oh, the supply depot goes down, though, and the Zerglings are going to be able to come back in. Bunker is not yet completed. What is Satini going to do? Okay, he's going to just kind of let the bunker be attacked. He's only got 2. Now he's got more SCVs laying down another bunker, but the creep is spreading up to the high ground, giving you for that vision, and that bloody spine crawler has 1 kill so far. Doesn't have any plans on dying anytime soon. A second queen has morphed in. Oh, creep almost gets down on the high ground. Second supply depot is actually on the verge of going down, which would supply block Satini. That's no good at all. He also has, well, an engineering bay trying to come down. What? Okay, that's Oh, that was blocking up here in the topper in the top right-hand corner. Okay, that was a little confusing. Hune says that we can cast his next game, and we might be able to because Satini in a really rough position here, only having one supply available to him, and the Queen's... Oh, the transfuse micro. The bunker, though, being completed is a really good thing for Satini, who keeps his two very injured Marines inside the bunker and has his other Marines wandering around trying to bait the Queen's forward, and does do exactly that. A few do wander on by Supply Depot trying to go down to help create kind of a wall, I guess. Now a Marine, dying the instant he comes out, and lots more Zerglings on the way. Let's check that army supply really quickly. It's 11 against 7. Lots of SCVs being pulled off the line right now. The bunker is actually completely empty. Supply depot stopped from being completed. It really needs to be. These supply blocks, 22 out of 22. Now 2 spine crawlers are rooting themselves on the high ground because there's nothing in the bunker to stop them. Oh, this bunker, the supply depot needs to complete. The Marines, actually one of them dying that didn't need to. Yeah, supply depot has to be canceled. And Satini has 500 minerals, but he just can't spend it because he has to run everything away again and again and again. But I do, and the engineering bay is actually going to go down to drones here pretty soon. Lots of Zerglings now on the high ground. Another bunker trying to be made by Satini. It's not going to be able to finish, at least I'm pretty sure, because the SCV is mostly dead. A majority of the SCVs are now pulled, and now's an opportunity to kill at least one of the spine colors. There's no Queens for a transfuse, and no, actually, it's not quite enough time. Marines and SCVs getting inside the bunker really quickly. The other bunker is being damaged. Lots of SCVs are dying right now. Satini, I don't think, got the cancel off on his engineering bay. The hatchery is going down up there. The second bunker is completed. Lots of SCVs available to repair. However, there's only about 3. None are mining. Well done, Blizzard. Really well done, says Satini.
About having to disappear for that, the background noise and stuff. People, and hopefully soon I'm going to be getting a big thing to cover there, so you can't hear the kitchen. Hopefully,
that would be nice.
Yeah, that's the idea anyway. That was I was here the entire time, guys, so I did watch that game, and that was odd.
Interesting.
I think odd is my favourite choice of word.
Yeah.
I think that's the word of the week, or word of the day, word of the cast. Odd.
Definitely, we've seen some interesting games.
Yeah, so I mean, I think we've only had like 2, maybe even just 1 standard game so far. No, we've had 2 standard games so far, and we've cast about 6. It just goes to show how nuts sometimes people can be with their tactics, and how sometimes you can just go, yeah, when you try something which people don't expect.
So right now, Hune did get back, and I'm just trying to double check if we missed the start of that game or not.
At least all the round 5. We are now in the round 5, guys, and there's only 4 games left to play. We have Snoop versus Zimmerman, TSL Hyun versus Forsen. We just saw Youth Horror win, and we've got Infikis versus WLS TFLDL 1-1. Nice.
That is actually BenQ Su.
Is it? Because I've already seen VP BenQ Su was in the tournament earlier under a different name. Let me find it. It was here somewhere. I don't think that is VP BenQ Su. Let's see. Unless it's entered twice.
Snoot may still be in it. Let me see.
I was going to check that for you guys, just bear with me for 2 seconds. Thank you to everyone who is still stuck with us. We are down to 46 viewers, but 46 viewers, all of you are awesome. And that is actually Type Real. So we've also got Type Real here in the tournament as well. And yeah, we should find out, we should get another game for you over very, very shortly. And massive props to Ward for taking over the solo cast for just a little bit whilst I sorted out, well, whilst I dealt with the background issue.
It's all good. So lots of other casters are actually joining in, so if anybody speaks, let's see.
I'm still waiting on...
German, Russian, Dutch.
That's TSL Hyun versus... That's what the Battle.net chat system needs.
Cyclo just told me that he got a free win.
So, I think that means that TSL Hune had to forfeit because he took too long in between. However, Hune is in game right now. No, because that's... Oh, never mind. 2 different games. So Cyclo gets a free win over Delphi, who never arrived.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Maybe it's just another tournament or something. Either way, we've only got, I believe, 3 games left to play in the round 5. And
then there's going to be a short break, and then the grid will be created. There's about a 5-minute gap there, so we might not have another game to cast for a couple minutes. Let's see. I'm still looking for Snoot to respond.